Hello and welcome to episode number 7 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we got some people into the town. So yeah, we should be kind of on our way, hopefully. We're probably going to have to babysit the Republic in its infancy here. What we did, we put all the smart people in one place and had them go to the places that actually do need. I do think we could take down police, courthouse a little bit. So, police and courthouse a little bit. And police and courthouse a little bit, just so we have them going to the right place, right? At the moment, it seems like we have a fairly decent amount of people here. Maybe we don't. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's also have happiness is too low. Yeah, because we had to relocate somebody. To fill out all the apartments, because we did, we didn't get 200, but we did get 198 because I messed up some stuff. There are more stuff that we need to think about here. You are going to be 3,500 meters. You are not allowed to cancel if you're getting repairs. You're not allowed to cancel, or if you need repairs, you're not allowed to leave until you have, you know. We are though going to need to kind of pay attention on the food, coal, this. Do we actually educate people? There's nobody that needs education? I don't believe it. One thing I would like to do though, and that is this area here. We talked about maybe making some more customizable things. So if you go in here and we remove the decorations, I kind of would like to move the asphalt. Yeah, let's do that. And we could try and remove these as well. I kind of feel like let's attempt it. Could we see if we can get this out from the ground somehow? Now we don't have any way of terraforming at the moment, but I think it's a graphical glitch with this model here. I think so. But yeah, let's get a little. Let's also get rid of those. Right, so let's get the gravel path. Going all the way down to here. And we'll get you all the way out to about here. Then we'll go all the way up here. Then this could go all the way in here, okay? Now I kind of would like to have either light bricks in here, dark bricks. I wonder if actually Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna be using light bricks instead. Okay. Okay. So what I think we'll do then is do dark. That doesn't look very good, does it? Then have gravel in between. That is definitely not looking the way I wanted it to be. Yeah, I just don't know what to do here. If we do... Let me have a look here. If we take gravel here and then have you here, you're going to overlap. Okay? But if we have you here and then put gravel, you're always going to be underneath. But I think we'll do a gravel box. Like so. And then we'll have... See how it looks. Could you imagine if we have thought about this a little bit before we started this? Okay, so we would like you to come... to here. You kind of need to be a couple of pixels bigger. Like so. Then you come from here and up to here. We're gonna have a tiny one. Going up here. Like so. You know, it's just to get like a little bit more of a unique area. Yeah, I think that should be good. I think that should be good. kind of would like to remove all the asphalt here. Because, I mean, we are not, even though we are using asphalt to build it, I mean, we don't actually have asphalt. And I think we're gonna also have to do another thing here just to make this kind of feel a little bit more cohesive. Yeah. And then we also have another thing we wanted to do. We're gonna be retiring that route, and we're gonna be retiring this route. And then we're gonna have a look here. Show all. So we can remove the clothing line here, and we can remove the clothing line here. We'll just wait for them to get in here. Now you, my friend, you're gonna have a different job here. You're gonna go up here, and you're gonna wait until you have filled up your stuff. Then the prison is probably the closest one. So here we'll unload, say 30%. And then we'll go down here and unload 30%. So we'll go and unload the rest down here. Now what should we call this route? Rename line. Pony grad clothing delivery and sale. Yeah, let's do that. You also need to go onto that line. Oh, you were at that line. Okay, go and do the thing then. And then you, my friend, you're gonna go to that line. So that means we have 3 vehicles delivering fabrics, and we have 2 picking up fabrics. Stop production. Why? People. Oh, bad weather. Okay, just don't notify me. We'll keep an eye out. And how are we doing? We're almost full with regards to coal. We don't actually have any particular large issue down here at the custom house, which is nice. Kind of would like to have... Would be nice if we could have had like a smaller version of this here. is the one with the highest range. I usually have this guy down by the shopping center. But I think we'll... You know, we could have it here. I also would like to have it... What is the range of this one? 165. Yeah, I don't know. Let's have this one here, and we will have that in the middle. Is that possible? It is possible. We're just gonna have to do a little bit of work here. Right, so you are 300 meters, so you should definitely cover everything here, right? Yeah. Another thing we should do is get some monuments up here with the prison. Yeah, the problem is we've built everything so freaking... Oh. Well, let's stress test our republic here. Where's the fire set? It's right next to it. We have one firefighter. Is that gonna do the trick? No. Right. Go on, get to work, folks. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, good job, folks. Good job. Yeah, I think we need more firefighters. We definitely need more firefighters. I also think, just for the time being, we're going to be increasing the... this a little bit. So that we can repair our horses. Because they are kind of breaking down left and right here, which is not great. Not great. What are you guys waiting for? That's easy. Okay. Culture and spirituality. Well, there is nothing I can do about that. Just gonna have to find comfort in the pub here, I guess. Oh, look at that. This is done. Pony Ground, 1st of July, 1920 something. Wait, this range has been upgraded, right? Has the little Lenin... No, 70 and 90. No, this has been upgraded quite a bit, actually. Because I think that was just 90 meters before. Soviet emblem. I think we need to have a big Lenin in here. What do we think? Big Lenin in the middle here, roundabout. So every time you come into the Republic, you have to salute Lenin. Yeah, that sounds like a proper idea. We probably don't need to have more than one road connection. Now, should we see if we can get a little fence around here? Are we there yet? We'll give it a good old college try, I guess. I mean, we just need to have you... Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. There is just one problem here. We're not going to be able to get this built, are we? Not unless we remove part of the road here. So maybe we'll have to wait until we get helicopters to build this. Yeah, I kind of also just saw that Central... Gosh, why can't I remember? Central... Soviet TV? Oh gosh, I'm sorry for butchering your name. Another YouTuber does workers and resources videos. He just did a good tutorial on the helicopter construction office thingies. So, I'm curious, what are you doing? You're waiting? You're waiting. People are kind of happy. I think we made a good, solid thing here. Now, do we want to have more dedicated for only educated people? I don't think so. We're just gonna have those as like an emergency brake, kind of. Yeah, look at that. We are educating people now. We have enough food. We actually have so much food that our trucks are just sitting and waiting here. That is nice. Okay. What else was it we were supposed to... Oh, we already have people in prison? Oh my, oh my. Our republic is working perfectly. And since we don't actually have any vehicles here at the moment, I think that means that we did a good job by adding in two vehicles for that. And here we can see something that is going to be an issue. Yes. All right, let's see here. When did we have the earthquake? We have had a couple of new vehicles, because I don't think I've read the mail ever. So, yeah, a couple of prices. Yeah, that one we knew. Earthquake report. What was that? 30th of April, 1925. So, a little while ago. We also have gotten the the Rubolt. And I think that looks like a fantastic. It kind of reminds me of the Adams family. It was like a little hearse. We had an epidemic back in 1924. Gotten quite a few of the old vehicles coming out here, but we're not going to do any of these. Horse only. So all of this is... Is that a battleship? Yeah. Kind of just want to go over all of this. Construction finished. Yeah. For some reason I had an idea to kind of... Well, it's done now. It's done now. And we have a lot of repairs to catch up to. So hopefully... It's kind of alright that they are... queuing up here. I think it's going to be a different tune during winter. We'll keep an eye out on this. I mean, worst case scenario, we're going to need to remove some of them from the job because they are kind of queuing up here, and I don't like that idea. I also wonder if we should start making more houses. Find me when you are done. I think we actually have anything else that we are building. Yeah, we're building all the monuments. That's fine. And did we want to have a monument here? I really wish there were more monuments. Maybe a little Lenin out here so they can think about what they've done. When they go to prison. Oh, shit. Speaking of prison, we need to lower this because we don't need our population to be away for like ever. Right. Also, how is our population doing? It's doing 2 deaths, no escapes. That's good. 2 dies. You know, that happens. Happened to the best of us, right? We also wanted to keep upgrading these just to make it look kind of cohesive, right? Lower the amount of workers we have here. It is 1 degree Celsius. We're probably going to need to start placing these up here. Can I have a look at the water heating tank? Yeah, this is pretty decent. 86 here. Yeah, that's kind of just what we calculated, wasn't it? So we lost 4 degrees from here to here. And a little bit more here. Or was it the other way around? Okay, and how are we doing here? We still have quite a lot of repairs to do. And I mean, this... If this is the whole queue line we're gonna have, we could potentially remove one of them from the job here. Take the next one. We're gonna give you a different job somewhere. Now we're gonna have an issue here, aren't we? Now if something terrible is to happen here, like a fire or building need maintenance, yeah, how are we gonna deal with that? Right, it's minus 3 degrees. Let's always show. And we'll get to the... We'll get to the expensive part. Can just put you to a high priority. Like, ideally, we will get to the point where we're not building up. There's another fire. Ooh. Well, that was quick. Good job, folks. I do think we're going to need another fire station, though. And I was kind of thinking maybe up here, because that's right next to the electrical grid. So, let's do that. If I can figure out where little fire station is. And you can notify me when you're done. Yeah, so basically this fire station here is gonna, you know, take care of the most vital things here. Later down the line, we're probably gonna have to have a fairly large fleet delivering food to the prison, I would imagine. For now, we're doing kinda alright. could be that we also would like to have a fire station somewhere around here for this area. That is kind of my biggest fear, that we don't have enough firefighters. How are we doing here? We're still trying to get all the vehicles repaired. What is happening here? Why? Oh, because we are kind of building a statue in the roundabout. Another thing we should check, is this actually working? See any sewage coming out here? Yep. Yep, good. So the sewage is working. Should be getting any backlog of anything, right? No. Now, are these working? Well, one of them is away. And he's picking up from the small one. Okay, that's nice. So that's going to cost us a whole ruble. Oh my. Does that mean we actually have... Yeah, look at that. We're actually... Yay. We're making money. But I don't think we are going to get to the point where we're going to be... Well, maybe. We can always throw in more horses on the route here, couldn't we? Oh, already selling some hazardous waste. Construction has been finished. Oh, temperature is also a little bit low. We are kind of at the height of the winter, and we probably don't have, like, nearly enough workers, although it seems like it's fairly stable. Yeah, there are a bunch of things that we are going to need to... You're stuck. Maybe it had a flat tire. Maybe. 17 degrees, 20 degrees. I do actually think temperature-wise we're doing fine. Look at that. Happiness is going up. Is it the Christmas season? Yeah, maybe it is. You are done. Oh man, you're gonna be providing quite a lot of happiness. Nobody wants to move in the new block. Temperature is too low. Yeah, there is no people working here. Yeah, that could be a problem. But it's quickly fixed. Just some starting hiccups until we get a more reliable... yeah, just until we have enough people, right? Because I still believe, like, we're not going to have enough. Look at that. We're really... Yeah, we've got one more person, but we have had 64 people being born and 2 died. They're basically just complaining about practicing sports. I kind of feel like they always complain about the sports thing. Oh, I see. Did we not tell people to go in here? Nobody wants to work here. Traffic jam, that probably means that somebody is getting repaired. Yep. Construction has been finished. What did we build? Oh, the fire station. Yeah, let's get another fire horse in here. We'll have you run at maximum speed. Then we'll have... Well, we're gonna have to wait for the horse to come in here. Yeah, it does seem like we can remove one... Yeah, it does seem like we can remove at least one of the... Maybe not. So now we are kind of at the coldest. Temperature is above 15 degrees, even though we're not having a full crew here. We are... Let's see. We've made 2,000 already. It's not too bad. Oh, somebody moved in. So that means we can tell you to go here, and then you to... Yeah, if this is full, you can just go directly to any workplace that is allowing that. So average lifespan could definitely be better. Because the freaking alcohol that they're drinking. But with the amount... Actually, it's not that good. Actually, not that good. But yeah, our first winter with people in it seems to be all right. You don't even... Oh my god. Oh, well, we are losing prisoners. That is kind of to be expected. That goes under escapes, right? No? Huh. I wonder where he went. I wonder where he went. We're not using a lot of chemicals here, are we? Maybe one is enough. Yeah, I think one is enough. We'll just keep an eye on those, so when one of them leave, we'll put one on the side. Temperature seems very unstable. It's just because we have fluctuation in the workforce here. But we haven't seen anybody under 15, except for a little period of time when we had very few workers. I say that, and can somebody deliver some chemicals? You drink some more water, please? Nobody wants to deliver any more chemicals. Alright, we'll get back to that. Are we at the point where we're gonna start researching already? I kind of think. Let's set aside one professor to research. And now I can't even remember how we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do this one. That one, that one, and then go all the way out here to make our train. And we have one issue. We're gonna have to buy one vehicle. Basically, what I'm thinking is we'll have to buy the tracklayer. And then we're going to have to move that into somewhere. The rail construction office. And then we'll just sell the vehicle afterwards. We're not going to get money back for it. We're just going to be paying for getting it and paying to get rid of it. So we'll just say that we rented that vehicle from our neighbors. That's kind of how I kind of envision it in my head. Another fire. Same building. Does that mean there is somebody weird living in this building? Somebody who doesn't know how to use the cooking stove, maybe? I mean, it's possible. It seems like we also have to start building another house already. So we're done with all the... I think we're done with all the... Yeah, I think we'll take away a couple of vehicles here. Take 2 of them away. Another building on fire. Wowee. It's almost like the game is trying. Oh, fuel. Kinda don't want them to run out of fuel mid-operation. So we're just gonna gradually kind of build one and one house. Look at that. Hello there. Somebody gonna have to clean all that horse poop somewhere. There's something that I kind of would like to have a look at, and that is the... 0.5. 1.85. I think we can close that one now. And let's go underground here. You are 0. What is this? The total is insane. 0.5. 0.8 or 0. Yeah, okay, so I don't think we should have an issue here. There are some overlap and such, so it should be fine. So how are we doing here? I think we're doing all right. I am kind of tempted to try and build this little fence here. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? So we're gonna need to have a footpath gate. It's something we're so gonna regret, but okay. Yeah, they can always walk around here. So, then we would like you to be connected in here. And we'll all of those except for that. That. And you guys can notify me when you're done. And you can notify me when you're done. So I think that is kind of the last thing we're going to be doing in the Republic for this episode, I think. This could definitely, isn't it 85? That is the high quality here. I mean, we're kind of struggling with a couple of things. But I think it is mainly that we don't have enough workers to go around at the moment. Oh gosh, we're processing a serious crime here. Okie dokie. Are we not going to finish this project here? Can I set up to high priority? Please? That's one of them. That's two of them. You. You. And we'll take you away. And then we are going to have to take that away. You're gonna go to here. That didn't seem right. Bye. What is happening? Do we have to redo the whole thing here? Kind of think we do. Oh my god, you know what? Autosave is sometimes helpful. Yeah, sometimes. Let's get you and you. Get you all the way down to here. Why doesn't it... Okay, and then we need you to come out here, and then you need to come out here. 22 and 22. Break you again. This looks terrible for some reason. 21. All right, and then 22. Then we break you. This looks completely messed up. Can we, like, just remove a little bit of this? Like, out to here? Because that would have definitely helped us a little bit. I just send you home. Yeah. Messing up our pretty roundabout. Put that in last. Then we're gonna have to remove all of these paths here. $16, $16. Okay. 22, 22. 22, 22, 22, and 22. Okay. Then you connect up here. Perfect. All right. Didn't struggle a lot with this, did we? I think we are kind of ready for our thumbnail of the day, which probably is going to be Mr. Lenin here. We could get a little bit of a little bit more down to earth, kinda. Alright. If that doesn't look weird, I don't know. Yeah, okay, we'll use that. Not a single building except for Lenin just staring down at you. Yeah, I think that is going to be today's thumbnail. It was a very, like, vampire-y feel to this thumbnail. Huh. Well, anyways, I do think that is going to be it for today. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all interactions goes far helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.